Hello, humans of the internet. Welcome to Azuria Under the Hood. We are doing some game system stuff today. My plan is more or less to. I'm just going to turn my sound down a little bit. My plan is to. Okay, so last week we ran into the problem where a lot of the skills and the feats that we were looking at were although they were in specific class lists, they're actually super general. Um, so we were looking at just rethinking the way we structure that. Basically, is what we started doing, and then Jax went down a formatting road. Um, so we've got our kind of base character sheet happening there. We haven't put any formulas or anything in yet, but that's okay. And then this is kind of where we were going to start dumping stuff. Um, I may actually totally flag these pages, even though we put quite a bit of time into them, because I've had another thought that it might work better to do a similar format to this um, for these and just transfer what we have here is kind of what I'm thinking. So we might just spend a little bit of time just reorganizing the spreadsheet to make it a bit easier to deal with, and then potentially go into a feats list and start picking out the stuff that we want to use and slotting it in where it makes sense. So that's where I'm at. So I am going to actually make a. How do I want to do this? Let us copy this one. Before this one, please create a copy. Thank you. And then because yes, 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 yes. We will take that out in a sec. Okay, so we're going to change this because it's not going to do these, but we are going to have HP. And was it the only thing we were auto doing? Oh, hang on. Maybe we actually just want to go. Oh. Pull these over here. Do that. Right, delete. So this is all gonna go away. But these. Well, okay. This is why I was like, we actually need to rethink how we're doing it, because I think we're gonna need one of these for each of the um each of the what were we working with? Elf? I think we just did the basic ones, eh? Yeah. So this will be D6. No, it starts with 6, and then it's +1. And it will basically be that. So this is one of the things I wanted to do was you have 2 hit point dice. One is for ancestry and one is for class. And that will vary because that allows you to kind of take the advantages and disadvantages of kind of starting ancestries, but it's all going to be very it's all based on physical things, because I don't like the idea that you just automatically, like, here we put geological acumen, and then later we were like, that's actually, you could be technically a mountain elf who grew up somewhere and has no interest in geology. Like, there's no reason why you couldn't do that. So, all right, and then you get +1 to Dex. That's dark vision. Okay, so then that becomes one of these, which I hadn't really worked out how to do yet. I think we're just going to do them as basically, how big did I make that? Whoa! Did I give it an end? No, I didn't. Think we're going to just do this as like blocks, basically. That merge. I don't really want it to be centered though. Wait, Jax. Oh my goodness. That, please. I want you to merge them. I don't actually want you to. Okay, so this is dark vision. We started making styles, so we can actually use that. Why? Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh, does that not work for the? God damn it! All right. I use the shift scroll to move sideways, and so many things. I'm annoyed when it doesn't. Okay, so that is actually pretty. It just hasn't registered because it's big. Okay. I'm just gonna write "Kids See in the Dark." We all know what dark vision means. And then I'm gonna just put a outside border. Just means we can dump them in as if they were kind of cards. Okay, so now the question becomes, I actually think that this is way too big. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unmerge this. No, man. Oh, I did it. Okay, cool. Make it like that long. Why? What? Oh my god. Oh my god. That long. What? Merge. There we go. I'm gonna just copy one of these randos. There. And then we're going to do the same thing with this. Unmerge. To there, please. Unmerge. Cool. And copy these. Pow. And then do a outside border, and then this guy we're gonna make the same as this. Cool. That guy we're gonna make the same as this. Right. Because then we can do subclasses as well. What is it called if it's a subsection of an ancestry? I don't know what the word is for this. What do they call it in the Pathfinder? Still races here. Wow, wild. Ancestries. Click here for more details. I literally just want to know what the word is for the different kinds. No? You just don't have it yet? Yeah? Heritages. Okay, yep, I can roll with that. And this is where we have like mountain elf. Because for a lot of these you're going to get this. Sorry, I'm just going to have some water. A lot of these you're going to get these initially, and then there may be a couple of things later, but for a lot of them it's going to be an initial thing, and then most of your like skill building is going to be why didn't it do all of them? Oh my goodness, you guys. Bear with me. I will be right back. I'm just going to go and blow my nose. Okay. Sorry about that. I don't know, I'm reacting to something this morning. Hopefully it will sort off. Thank you. And then alright. So a lot of these things I'm not sure that we're gonna want. What I might do is just dump the heritages in for now. And then we'll come back when we go through the feats. We'll come back and see what actually makes it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 we had there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa! Why are you so much bigger than the others? Ah, it's because it doesn't keep the same buggery. That one's also different. Ah, fuck it. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll faff with the thingies later. So we've got mountain, Arctic, dark seer, forest, mountain, Arctic, elf, dark, elf, which I know we were going to try to change. Seer, elf, forest elf? And then sea and desert. Right. Okay. I'm going to just leave that for now. And then realistically, these are not going to exist. So I can probably... those, which actually probably means that I can move. Oh shit! Oh my god! All of this to go here. Yeah. And merge everything. Thank you. Doesn't make it easy. Like why would you not, you know, just... Oh my god! I hate you. I'll do it this way then. Ha! Take that. Can go away. Delete. Thank you. Then it's actually all in. Alrighty, so I kind of want to keep this pattern. So we're going to go there. I wanted you to put it there. Okay. So what I'm trying to do is I've tried to make these a third of these so that 3 of them match. So when this is filled in, it'll still work. So I'm gonna actually just pop another one. Oh my goodness, pop another one in there. Why? Why would you do that? You bitch hole. And another one in here. Because in theory that should keep the same general schema. And then here, this guy can be... I realize that doesn't quite work, but... Oh, you know what I can do? Okay. Sorry, we're getting in the weeds, the formatting weeds here. Oh, let's just do this. Let's just give me some space to work. Really? Really? I'm gonna cry. No. What I want is for the 2 sides to match each other. That's what I'm trying to do here. And it is giving me grief. So I'm actually just going to get rid of all of this. Please, fuck off. And then we're going to go insert and insert. And I believe that's going to mean that if we copy these, we'll be able to make it so that it looks like it matches, even if it doesn't. We are going to do that. Then I should be able to go like that. Get rid of you. And then I should be able to go wherever. Okay. Oh, it's made those big. That's fine, because we're going to be merging them anyway. Okay. And then here, we're going to go here. We're going to merge these guys. We're going to make this say, copy that. We're going to make it say heritages. This is going to be getting 2, it looks like. Yep. We're going to give you a daddy. Cool. And now I should be able to make boxes for them. So this will be a box. Nope. This will be a box. This will say Mountain Elf. This will be style Tress. Merge these guys. We'll give it all an outside. Cool. And then, in theory, I should be able to go boom. I'll still have to change the but this should work. I like how it's just gone. It's giving me dots. Don't want dots, but thank you. Okay, next one is Arctic. Next one is, still don't like dark. Maybe we'll just go Darkland Elf, because these are locations, right? That's what we're doing. Seer Elves, she says, and then immediately hits one that it doesn't qualify. That's fine. Forest, sea, and desert. So we're going to need 3 more. I can just... Yeah, that's what we want. Alright. I already forgot. Forest, sea, desert. So, forest, elf. Sea elf. And desert elf. Okay. So that is the general idea. And then each of these will have potentially a few minor things that you could get over time if you hit certain milestones. So like some of the elven feats in Pathfinder are based on age, which kind of makes sense to me. Like I can see that if you've lived for a certain length of time, there would be things that potentially would take hold. They're usually things like, you know, stuff about being, did I put any in here? I think I might have originally had it in the general one. You know, you've got used to seeing all the mortals around you die, and now you are very emo about it, and therefore you get this mechanical advantage. It's that kind of thing. So there may be things like that in here, which would be then would require certain prerequisites for you to take them. But I don't anticipate these ancestry ones being very complicated, just because I want most of the stuff that a person becomes to come from not their ancestry, because it just feels a little bit racist, to be perfectly honest. And ancestry and culture are not necessarily the same thing. Because you could be, yes, we don't want that. You could be a sea elf who has grown up in the middle of Elder Castle. You may have never even been to the sea. Like, so it you know, while there would be certain things, like you would probably still have gills, you could probably still breathe underwater, because that's just a physical thing, but you wouldn't necessarily have a deep understanding of fish. you may have absolutely no interest in fish. You get what I'm saying, I hope. Alright, so that is the gist of the ancestry one. And this is easy because then we can just copy this for the various ancestries, like the structure of it, and then build from there. So I'll probably just do that as we go along, because that's easier. Now the skill, the class one is much more complicated. So I'm gonna just figure out how I want to do this. So I was actually thinking about it earlier, and I think it might be easier to do it as a, basically flip it, so that we're going this way rather than down. I feel like that might work a little bit better. Maybe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just give myself some room to work, and then we're going to try that. So we're going to go HP buffs, base stat buffs, expertise, kind of putting weapons elsewhere now, but weapons, I'm going to just pop them in here so we know what we had. Sneak, attack, and then rogue skills, opportunity, attacks. What else did we have here? Evade. Because then we can tree it a bit, I think. So I'm not actually even going to go down that road. And then subclasses. So this is going to actually just be rogue, general, and then subclasses. So okay, that's the gist of that. Complete. Okay, and then this is just I realize this isn't pretty. I will make it pretty. Do not fret. Oh, it's so okay. Okay. Wait. Gonna have to make it pretty. So we are going to just that, and then I am going that. That's fine. What was it? Crap, I've already forgotten. 8. So 8, and then 1d8. Okay, and then this, we'll just pull this guy over here. We will make this that. We will make this, that. We will make this, that. We will make this, that. Something like that, except we want those to be left aligned. Alrighty. This can go away. So, it kind of just keeps going. You can keep doing that to your heart's content. And then this is actually going to go here, because we're going to do it. Is it? No, because that's specific. Okay. Might just put them here for now. Okay, and then this is actually a rogue thing. Yes. Okay. Those can go away. Then, right, so now we're into the rogue, the general rogue stuff. So what I'm going to do is I am going to just okay. See where I'm going with this? The idea is that it then becomes easier to just work your way along the lines, I think. So this, so want the words. Yep. Okay. Delete. All right. Okay. So oh, now I've made these too big. Cool. I only need them to be like that big. Guys down there. And then this will be, it'll just keep going forever. Okay. So then we hit these subclasses. This will be mastermind. We will make this These should be actually ones, eh? It's real big though. That's 3. That's where I do this. Set, shift cells down. Thank you, because then I can see what I'm doing. Alright, so you still get that. That. You still get this. And then so this is then Ruffian. Gonna still do the hit points thing where you can add hit points just for being a big tough dude. And then those become thing. So the idea is that with each of these you have to have the first one to move along the line. So any of these are just their own thing, but some of them would have improvements. Oh, hello, Shaunalee. Sorry, I didn't see you there. I don't know how long you've been there. I was in the weeds. But welcome. Oh, again? Fucking hell, man. I feel like I need to do something with this microphone. It is currently on full. Like full. Is the music really loud? Maybe if I turn the music down, then the balance would be better. I don't know. I feel like I'm speaking at a normal volume and my mic is turned right up, but it is still not great. Oh. Well, good. Maybe you just need to turn your volume up. I don't know. Oh, that's so strange. I don't understand it. It's weird. It's like right up. Maxed out. I don't know. Very odd. Very odd. Oh, that was a ruffian thing, I think. I'm playing with reorganizing the way I do feats because I didn't like the way it was. It was getting hard to follow. So rethinking it. So it's really just formatting stuff at this point. I don't know why my sound is so bad. It's so strange. I don't understand it. I shall have to have a look at my mic and see if it's something going on with that. Okay. Because the thing I was discovering was that it was, yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know whether it's something to do with the like the YouTube streaming thing maybe? Not sure. It doesn't seem to be as much of an issue on Twitch, so I don't know. I do not know. Okay, so this I feel like it needs to be hang on. As those give it to you anyway. No. Did you? Bro. Why did I have those as two separate things? What was I thinking? What was Past Jax thinking? I don't know. I never know what Past Jax was thinking. Past Jax does weird shit, man. And then she expects me to understand what her thought process was. Me and Past Jax often have beef. You understand me. What was I doing? Why did I do it that way? I do not know. All right. Okay. Um, okay. Cool. So that is the general idea of what I'm thinking. Because this way, what it means is if we have this for all of the skills, we can then go through the feats. I mean, sorry, all of the classes. We can go through the various feats and just pop them in the places where it makes sense for them to be. 2 hours. Look, you brought that on yourself. I was going to make them just sort their own shit out, and then you decided that you were going to be helpful. That's funny. So that is kind of what I'm thinking. And then the idea would be that you essentially move along the lines that you have worked on. So there would be things that would require anything that requires a previous thing um, will, like this should probably be there. When you successfully blah blah blah. Yes, so you have to have feint in order to use overextending feint. You have to have trap finder to use advanced trap finder, and so forth. And then some of them will give you specific expertise as well. I know we'll do testing games and stuff for a while, but do I need to be a rogue again? It's just because we're doing the rogue one right now. You're like, oh, this looks fun. But we're going to do the others. So I don't know if we just smash out the rogue pages real quick now that we've got the structure. It might be, and not, did I say rogue pages? Class pages. And just put the other classes in real fast. Maybe that's a good way to do it. Yes, let's do that. Create a copy before this guy. This one's going to be, let's just go back to the start. Alchemist. We're going to have to put them all in, aren't we? If we're going to do it this way. We are. Because we're basically building the scaffold and then so I'm going to just these are likely to be very similar. Alchemist background. Same. Weapons will probably actually be elsewhere. This is what I mean. Once you start looking at it, it's like there's so many things that are just so like applicable across so many of them that you're like, well, why are we doing these as specific things when they're not specific things? Okay, so now I need to go into here. Look at, oh, I don't even have Alchemist in here. Alright. Search. Alchemist. Class. No? class. Go to. Just want your subclasses. Oh my god. What? Why? User does not have access. What are you talking about? Why not? Fine, I'll ask Archives of Nethys then. Alchemist. Can't be having with you, Hero Labs, being all difficult for me. I want your subclasses. Alchemical. Am I being really stupid? Ba-doo, beep, boo, boo. Research fields? Is that what we do? Is that how we divide alchemists up? Unclear. I should probably read it instead of just scanning and hoping that I can find the thing I need. Initial proficiencies, class features, alchemist, attribute boosts. Is that what we're talking about? No, initial proficiencies, alchemy. Ah, maybe it doesn't exist. Most classes have some sort of division though, like something that you... Ah, research field, there we go. That's what I'm after. Right, this is the guy. So, let's just do this. Oh, not that small. Not that small, Excel. Wait. I hate it when it makes it so it's really hard to move it because it's... Okay. So, we have Bomber. Why would you even go further than that? Chirurgeon. Mutagenist. Toxicologist. Science nerds. That's what alchemists are. Alright, I'm not even going to worry about this right now. I just want to know what they are. Come back to that later. I don't know that much about alchemists. I've never played an alchemist. Alright, next we have the barbarian. Copy, please. Create a copy. Here. Thank you. Rename Barbarian. Will be more or less the same. And then this will say barbarian. And then, do you really want to play something you've played before though? This is my question for you. Instincts. That's the barbarian version of this, right? Me? Why not? I could play only one class and find a way to make it different. That's true. You could do that. I believe you. Blood Rager. Dragon. Elemental. Fury. Oh, I still got that there. giant. Hey. Right. Spirit. Again, I might not use all of these as just to give us a starting point. When I go through them in depth, I might be like, I don't like that. Superstition. I also really want the Beastmaster. Oh. I don't know if that's... No. Because Ragnar Ironhawk is a bear, whatever it is, Path of the Bear Barbarian, whatever it was called in D&D. And I love that for her. It's fun. Okay. Make a copy. Yeah. Who comes after Barbs? Bards. Bard. I amuse myself. Rename. Bard. I always thought that I would, like, before I played any of these games, I used to think that I would always want to be a bard. And I've played a bard a couple of times, and it's not actually as me as I thought it would be, if I'm honest. I don't know why, but yeah, it doesn't. Crap, did I give the barbarian? Yep, sure did. I played a bard and just had a couple of notebook pages of real song lyrics. Yeah. Giant being in a tiny font. Look, it wasn't on purpose. I don't know. I still can't explain why it didn't work for me, because everything about bards should be the stuff that I love, but I've never really enjoyed playing a bard. Even when I play bards, like Andeline is technically a bard. I built her as a bard. She's more rogue than bard, though, realistically. All right. So, muses. Where's my list, though, of muses? No? Being dumb? As a bard, you select one muse. This muse leads you to great things. Blah, blah, blah. But there's no list of muses. That's dumb. Alright, let's look up muses. Ah, Pathfinder. Haha! There we go. They often get played with main character energy. Yeah. I think maybe it's because I am a little bit of a bard in my life, but I'm not the kind of bard that is most frequently played. I feel like there's something to be said for just being quietly inspiring. You know? Or like for Andeline, I made her a bard because of her history. Like she was a singer in Merterra for a while. Euphonia, awesome. Uh, but she mostly uses her bard skills for crowd control. Like, you know, a lot of the bard magic she has is, which is why she was not that great in a fight, because that's not what she does. She doesn't fight. She, um, as Jade so lovely put it, gets other people to get stabbed for her. Um, and it kind of, like, all her bard magic has to do with either drawing information out of people, or recognizing when people are lying to her, or getting people to talk to her and tell her things that they might not otherwise tell her, or like legitimately just bar crowd control. Like she has wards and stuff in the Dancing Anvil that legit prevent bar fights, because are designed to kick in when things start to get heated, and then people just kind of decide that they're going to have a beer together instead and move on. And for the most part, that works. And oh, what am I doing? Um, and so she doesn't really need to do much more than that. Um, and I feel like Jax is a bit like that too. Like I don't, yeah. I like to create a stage for other people to be the main character on. I don't particularly like being the main character myself, which probably shows in the kinds of things I do. But all right, what do we do after bards? Champion. I'm gonna actually just change these to background for now. Always adjust later. Oh no, bro. Do as you're told. There we go. And then this is champion. And then we need to go find the champions things. Champion. Who wants to fight the Baxters? I know. Just wait until we hit sort of working through the Baxter stuff when I'm doing my world building things. So much Baxter lore. For something that again was a throwaway comment. Like I had to make the Baxters because at some point Angeline said something to Axel about not flirting with Sue Ellen because her 7 older brothers will in fact destroy you if you cause trouble for her. And the really funny part about that is that Sue Ellen's probably actually the scariest of the lot, except potentially for her mother. All right. Oh, so a champion's just a paladin, yeah? Same? Looks like. So I'm gonna call it a paladin because I like that word. Is that a D&D word? Is it specifically a D&D word? I don't know. Desecration. I like how the very first one is like, actually, you're not great at being holy. Oh, what am I doing? Escape. And then we have grandeur. And then we have iniquity. We have justice. Liberation. Hey, remember Nargle, that guy that Shauna dropped from, or Lorelei dropped from a very, very high height? He was a liberation champion. He legitimately thought he was doing the right thing. He was just misguided. Again, and Jax has really complex NPCs, and then my players just kill them. Charlemagne had paladins. Liberated him from this plane, sure. Uh-huh. Okay. Copy. Yeah. Rename. Wait, what? Did you copy it or what? Oh my goodness, what have you done? What have you done, Excel? Did I put it in the wrong place or did it just not do it? No, it just didn't do it. Motherfucker. Create a copy. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so the clerics are going to actually be the Pantheon. For which I will need World Anvil. Because I don't remember what gods I made up. I remember me. This is going to make me log in again. Building Pantheons is the best. There's a reason that it's one of the parts of my world that is the most like thought through because it is so fun. So fun. Okay, so Elwood. Myanmar. Gilahari. Isbadel. Isbadel, did I spell that right? Isbadel, yes. Kefar. Moya Dala. Nangani. Oh, let's just see this. Olalula. Salaria. Solana. Philiwin. Don't know if I'm going to keep Philiwin. Fula. Fagan. Salidu. Yeah, there's some new ones in there you haven't seen before, I think. Skyazine. Barney. I love Umbani. Who I haven't had an opportunity to do much with yet, but I love him too. Zavista and Zlivolny. I don't even remember. I think that's a sea god. Is that right? Am I remembering right? Yeah. Oh, yes, that's right. Sea goddess. Fun. Alright. Clerics. Why not keep? Because I don't feel like she fits with the others. Like, most of them are more... What am I trying to say? Like, I feel like most of them came out of something really organic to do with the world. And they're all very kind of either classic deities, like that's Hearth Goddess, Luck, or they're personifications of a concept. And Philiwin feels... I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's totally a gut thing. But, I mean, yeah, maybe she's just the old-fashioned one. I don't know. I don't know. I'll keep her for now. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Alright. Cleric. Copy. Druid. If we get through all of these today, we may go and do a bit of snooping in the new D&D and see if there are classes there we want to lift. Or at least, no, not lift, but like take inspiration from. Druid. Oh, I'm like, what? Right, Druid. Every pantheon has a black sheep. Well, I think the black sheep is going to be what's a noodle. Please hold while I find, because he's technically going to be a deity by the time we come back into the story. Not Althea. Oh yes, Althea. Findic, but Findic's god name. I can't remember what I gave him. What the god name was. Physis. Physis. I might just pop him in actually, because fuck it. I think it's funny. What is happening? Deities. Yeah, but I want the god name. Oh, bro. When Findic met, what was her name? Perdita. Perdita and became godlike. technically a character. Right, I'm just popping that in there for reference. So actually, let's go back to our clerics because that means Physis needs to be on this list too. Okay. Where were we? Druids. What? Can you go to the thing, please? Oh, I see. It's because it's that. Bro. Yeah. Druid dedication. I don't know. Am I being really dumb? Oh my god. I am being really dumb and it's annoying me. Okay, Druid. There we go. This is what I'm after. And then I want the things that druids choose between. Druidic order. Now we have to look that up because you spelt almost. It's an A instead of the last E should be an A. Delitharan. Seriously, did you just take me back to where I was before? Bro. And this is why I don't want to use Pathfinder anymore. Because it legitimately is just so hard to figure out what is happening. Like, where you find the thing. There we go. It's just like ticking onto 5,000 different things. Okay, animal, flame, leaf, stone, storm, untamed, wave. It's just various things in nature. Okay. Fighter. Dita. I'm worried about when I have to do the Delitharan's family tree. Because I feel like it's going to take a very long time. Okay. Fighter. What do fighters choose between? They're not. Everyone has something, right? What is fighters? Right, no. Am I being dumb? Probably. Ancestry, attribute, initial proficiencies, fighter feed. Don't choose like a... Maybe it's just the weapon you choose. Seems dumb though. Bravery. Huh. Interesting. No. Fighter dedication? Nope, that's a different thing. Oh, maybe you don't. Am I being dumb? Unlike other classes, the fighter has... Okay. Alright. Fair enough. Cool. That's easy then. That makes them very easy to build. I guess. No subclasses for you. Bye! Alright, well we're going to copy from here then because I want the format of that. Boom. Right. Gunslinger. Oh, it won't let me write gunslinger. Too many letters. Sad. Alright, gunslinger. Does he have a thing? Gunslinger's Way. There we go. I like it when they're like, it can be found here. Thank you, that's what I need. Way of the Drifter. Actually gonna make this easy for myself. Way of the Pistolero. You know what? Let's just go Drifter. Pistolero. Sniper. Spell shot. When you're a gunslinger, but you want to be a caster. It says trigger brand, but I read it as troglodyte in my brain. Which would be amusing. Troglodyte gunslinger. Vanguard. Okay. Who's next? Inventor. I think they're just at the top here. Inventor. Innovation. That's the guy. Did I make a copy? No. What are we doing? Inventor. Okay. Armor spelt like we're British because I am in New Zealand and I grew up in the Commonwealth and I spell like a Brit. So I'm putting the U's in and y'all can just deal with it. Oh, inventors are easy too. Not a lot to choose from. All right. Next, make a copy. Here. Investigator. Spelling things correctly, damn straight. Less Z's, more U's. Investigator. I'm glad you approve. What do we choose here? Choose anything? Divine methodology. I guess that's the guy. Alchemical science. Empiricism for the people who actually just want to cosplay Sherlock Holmes. Forensic medicine for the people who want to cosplay Bones. Interrogation. Oh, wow. Yep, no, I did. Yep. 2 R's. That's how you spell interrogation. Cool bananas. Oh, I didn't even rename it. Investigate. That's all we get. Oh, yeah. Okay. Kineticist. I don't even know what that is. What is a kineticist? Power of the elements flows from you. Roaring fire, blah, blah, blah. Kinetic gauge inextricably tied to your body, channels power directly from the elemental planes. Oh, you're a bender. Right? That's what this is. You're a bender. Yep. Awesome. Okay. I can roll with that. I can roll with that. What kind of bender are you? Air. Aerokineticist. Earth. Air. Earth. Geokineticist. It's a hard thing to spell. Kineticist. Am I spelling it right? Yeah. Fire. Everything was great until the Fire Nation attacked. Pyrokineticist. Metal. Metallokineticist. It's not an easy thing to spell, man. What are... Wood. Tree wizard. I don't actually think that's where Bazza got his tree wizardry from, but it could be, and that would be funny. Alright, I like that. I'm excited that there are benders. I actually never even realized that before. Shows you. I've been playing Pathfinder for how many years now? Like 2 years, and I didn't even know about kineticists. Alright, copy. Go. It might be. Nah, it was... There was a dedication. I mean, maybe, but I feel like it was... I don't know, I can't remember. I'm reasonably certain that a magus is, in fact, just a warlock. No, maybe not. Combining the physicality and technique of a warrior. Oh, no, you're just a war wizard. Okay, we'll pop it in for now. I want the options to be there, I guess, is the thing. Like, not all of them appeal to me, but I can sort of see how, you know, people like different stuff. Do you get things? Thing about... Ah, hybrid studies. Looks like it's the thing. No, I haven't been changing these. That's fine. So we have aloof firmament, inexorable iron, laughing shadow. Oh, that's not how you spell shadow, Jax. Sparkling Taj. I don't even know what Taj is. Taj. Starlit Span. Edgy enough to be warlocks. Yeah, I feel like yep. It feels a little bit warlocky. So, not to fall fully into my literature nerdery, but I went through a stage in high school where I was reading a lot of John Fowles, and he has a book called The Magus. And so in my brain, when I hear the word Magus, it's that character that I always think of. Um, and I realize that John Fowles is like, you know, the postmodern poster child because of the French Lieutenant's Woman, which is famously, um, in that book, the protagonist meets the author on a train and they have a conversation about what's going to happen next, and it blew everybody's minds because they were like, oh my god, you can't put yourself into the story like that, and blah blah blah. But it's like metatext, right? But he was one of the earliest notable, I guess, examples of metatext of that nature. um, and as a result, when I got real into postmodernism, I got very obsessed with him, and I read a lot of his books. Um, The Magus is an incredible book. I haven't read it in years, and I probably should reread it to see if it stands up. But it blew my mind, man. I loved it so much. I read it multiple times. Artists can just do whatever they want, huh? I mean, yep. That's how it works. That's what being creative is all about. Just do what you like. I wish I'd realized that earlier in my life. I did a drama degree, and I thought that I had to do like serious drama things, when realistically, I've always just wanted to have fun and tell good stories, right? That's always been my thing. So it was a little annoying that it took me so long in my life to realize that I didn't have to live up to anybody else's standards of what qualifies as, you know, art. If you're making cool shit, it's art. End of story. Okay, what do monks get divided into? Monk feats, powerful fists, skill levels, general feats, incredible movement, mystic strikes. Or are they just another one that just kind of you work it out as you go along? Looks a bit like that. Art can be lame. Also, you can do bad art. If you're shit at drawing, draw anyway. If you shit at singing, but you like to sing, sing anyway. You don't have to be good at art to do it. You can just do it because it's good for your soul. I don't know what monks get divided into. Guys, I've been playing TTRPGs like intensely for a long time, and I still am like, what subclasses are these? I don't know. I don't know about subclasses because everything I do is just like character. It's not. Yeah. I don't know. I don't see anything. Am I being stupid? Monk class feats. Powerful fist. Skill feats. General feats. Incredible movement. Mystic strikes. No? Alright. I don't know. Maybe monks don't get it. Let's just take it away for now. Come back to it if necessary. Who's next? Oracle. Another one of the weird Pathfinder ones that I don't really know anything about. What are oracles? Your conduit to divine power eschews the traditional channels of prayer and servitude. You instead glean sacred truths and great mysteries embodied in overarching concepts, whether because you perceive the common ground across multiple deities or circumvent their power entirely. Ah, so you are a non-denominational cleric. That's what an oracle is. Oh, it comes with a terrible price, a curse that grows stronger. All right. I'm a fan of um, knowledge at a price. That's a thing I can lean into. Oracle. Do oracles have subclasses? Who can say? Mysteries. Okay. They get their power from somewhere. Ancestors. Or battle. Cool. Or bones. They're like kind of the Shama Sangoma kind of approach to, I guess. That's the vibe they're going for here with, but to their credit, not using a culturally appropriated term for it. Although technically, I suppose Oracle is ancient Greek, but had cool archetypes you could be inspired by. Oh. Again, I feel like a lot of that stuff you can kind of a monk of hungry ghosts. Oh wow, cool. I feel like a lot of that stuff you can kind of also, you know me, when someone comes to me and goes, I have a character and this is kind of where they're coming from and I'm not quite sure how they fit, I'm going to be like, I'm going to make you a subclass for that. And the beautiful thing about making my own thing is that as long as I have a vague structure of how it works, I can do that. I can do what I want. Because I'm a creative person and creative people can do what they want. It's my world and I will do what I want in it. Psychic. We have a psychic in the horde, so I'm familiar-ish with these. Still don't know what the subclasses are though, because I don't know any of them. Except the ones I've actually played, like as a player. Those are the ones I know. So, psychic. What kind of psychic? What are the kinds of psychics you can be? Oh, you choose subconscious and subconscious and conscious mind options. All right, that's interesting. Okay. So there's actually two different kinds here. So we'll do this. I can spell, you guys. There we go. So these are emotional acceptance, therapy. That's not how you spell emotional. Emotional acceptance, gathered law. That's me. Precise discipline. That's not me. As anyone who has been watching me work, I feel like I'm revealing a lot about my work processes when I do this. Tuesday's stream was very much like that because I literally rolled to see where we were going to start in the world anvil, and then we just followed breadcrumbs, and it was amazing. But like, yeah, it was definitely probably quite revealing about the way I work because I do just follow rabbits. This is conscious. It looks wrong. Anyway, the distant grasp. So it's not that you're more interested in the game than in the world. I mean, I know that's not true because I know that you lurk on the world anvil like crazy. I see you. I'm very prone to the thing where I start doing a thing and then I realize that my structure for it is all wrong, and then I go back and rewrite the whole, which is what's happening here. Rewrite the whole structure, and then and I'll probably do that a few times before I hit on something that works for me. But it's shush. I'm not going to work today, so it doesn't matter. All our players know that I'm nosy as heck. Yep. It's great. I love it. I love it that people actually care about it. When Lacey told me the other day that she was running a home game in my world, I legitimately nearly cried. I was like, I cannot believe anyone cares about this world enough to make their own story in it. Like, it's crazy to me. I don't think I'll ever get used to it. Ever. Ever. All right. Ranger. No, what are you doing, Jax? Oh my god. Right. Seriously. Seriously. Why are you dumb? Girl. That was aimed at myself. Ranger. I didn't read her new chapter yet. No, neither. Do that. I also really want to go and steal those things and pop them in the like manuscript section because I just like the idea of having that stuff in there. Just adds like depth to everything. All right, kinds of rangers. I know they have things. I don't know what they're called though. Come on, you get different kinds of rangers, right? Hand prey, edge, ranger class feat, skill feat, general feat, skill increases, history feat, ranger weapon. Maybe you don't. Track this journey. These are all just like interesting. Okay then. I guess not. Being dumb. Email me. I mean, to be fair, I have a lot of the art already just in my like I've saved a lot of it. And the way World Anvil works with images, it's a lot. It's a very time consuming process. So I kind of will probably just dig into my hoard of art and pop things on as I go through. Like I put your picture of Titania on Tuesday because I love her. And I love that picture so much. So much. Alright, who's next? We've done Rogue, so Sorcerer, which is, in fact, and probably will always remain one of my favorite classes. Sorcerer. I always think I'm spelling Sorcerer wrong. I'm not, though. Okay. And no sorcerers have them. And they're like bloodlines, I'm pretty sure. Bloodlines can be found here. Okay. So we have aberrant, we have angelic, we have demonic, we have diabolic, we have draconic, classic draconic sorcerer, elemental. Oh, what's happening? Oh, wait, I don't want you. Please go away. Delete. Elemental. We have Fae, which we're spelling like that because nerd. Genie. Hag. Harrow? What is Harrow? I don't even know what the Harrow is. Cool. Imperial. Interesting. Nymph. Jeez, there's lots of these. How is Nymph different to Fae? Phoenix. Psychopomp. Shadow. Undead. So many. Holy shitballs. Worm Blessed, which I guess is different to Draconic. Ooh. Alright, many sorcerers. So many ways to be a sorcerer. Summoner. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Please go away. I'm a little bit biased about summoners. I'm trying to overcome it. I even made one in my efforts to try to overcome it. Worm Blessed. Yeah. And he survived, so he's still in the world. Oh, Leo, my summoner. He It's another one of those MP3s. MP3s. Wow. NPCs. I had a lot of story for. That whole group actually was quite. Alright, so Eidolon survived, isn't it? Well, he's not dead. He is still in the world. That is all I'm saying. I think it's the kind of Eidolon you pick is the thing. But choose your Eidolon's tradition. Yes, but where's the list of Eidolons? I'm sure that's what. Eidolon trait. Sure that there is a list of kinds of Eidolons or something at some point. Like types of Eidolons that they can be, something like that. To just look up Eidolon. No, that's a feat. That's, I mean, a tag thingy. Am I being stupid? This. Eidolons. Just want a list, folks. Why is that so hard? Oh my god. In true Pathfinder style, it's like, no, this is not easy. Go here. Maybe that will help me. No. I guess it's these. But why isn't there? Aha! I have found it. Okay. So. Angel. No. Angel. Wow. ANGEL. Delete. There we go. Anger Phantom. Beast. Not beats. That's a very different thing. Beast. Construct. Demon. Devotion Phantom. Dragon. Elemental. Fae, which is what Leo has. Plant. Pant Eidolon. Psycho. Oh my god. Spelling it. Oh my god. Spelling is hard. Undead. Okay. Okay. How are we doing? I'm going to just push through and get them all done. Since I don't have to go to work today, I can go a bit longer. So what are we doing now? Swashbuckler. Swashbuck. Oi, oi, thank you. Okay. I have thingies. Style, I guess. Yeah. That's the one. Alright, so we have a Battle Lancer. We have Braggart. We have Fencer. We have Gymnast. I just had like this idea of a swashbuckler who's just like this waif skinny, flexy gymnast girl, but also deadly. Alright, cool. That's easy. Thaumaturge. How you spell it? I think so. Thaumaturge. Which I guess is just someone who collects magical thingams. Implements. So they have amulet, they have bell, they have chalice, they have lantern, mirror, and I think they can take more than one of them in Pathfinder. Regalia, tome, wand, weapon, weapon. That's it. Easy. Okay. Which? Nearly there, folks. Then I might just do a little look at what was I going to say? Wow. Magic order, yeah, pretty much. A look at the D&D classes just to see if there's anything that we haven't kind of covered. Connected to the familiar? I feel like it can't be because familiars are not exclusive to witches. I know that witches, that's where their familiars, I mean, that's where their magic comes, like, flows through, but it has to do with your patron, doesn't it? Ah, here we go. Patron. Boom. Oh, so this is like a warlock, basically. Yeah, I was just thinking that. This is like a warlock. So these are very specific. Um, I like how Baba Yaga's her own thing, and then the others are all just like vague, kind of. It must be from a specific game. All right. So what I'm going to do is I am going to. Interesting. All right. Yeah, exactly. They really could be. It's difficult to. What I might actually do is just go. We'll generalize. So they can be fae, they can be undead, they can be deity, guess. They could be demonic. They could be a devil. It could be a hag. Although hags are technically fae in my opinion, but nature. Yeah. Maybe. Although most patron type beings who are connected to nature would probably fall into one of the other categories anyway. Ancient makes sense to me because it's like a, just someone who has like Wunsch could be an ancient witch patron easily. All right, I'm gonna just leave it at that for now. I think I don't really want to, because all of these, like if someone was going to play a witch, it would be a there'd be a conversation about like, okay, where did this come from, Right, and then the last one is wizard. Who are the book nerds of the magic world. Yeah. I wanted to do so much more with that being. There were so many things I wanted to do so much more with. Alright, what are we doing? Attribute, wizard, spellcasting, lightning spells, cantrip, spell book. Is this the one? Arcane thesis. Are you gonna give me options? Apparently not. Oh, there we go. Oh, these are like... Oh yeah, okay. I mean, I'm not going to be using that. So we will go... Assassin School, I'm on board with that. I just won't be specific. Civic Wizardry. That's funny. Town Planners of the Wizard World. Mentalism. Protean Form. I'm not sure what that means, but sure. Boundary. Applied Magical Theory. The polyglots, basically. Alright. Alright. So, for my final trick, I'm going to just do this. D&D, can we go like complete list of D&D 5e, because I can't be fucked with the others. Classes. Just see if there's anything we've missed. You are very wizardy. I do agree. Alright, Artificer. Don't really have that, do we? Although that's kind of the same as an inventor, isn't it? It's like a combo of an inventor and an alchemist. So I think we've covered the gist of it. No, that's the wrong thing. It's the wrong thing I was looking up. Oh my goodness, what is happening? Leave me alone. Alright, Barbarian, we've got Bard, Cleric, Druid, Fighter, Monk, Paladin, Ranger, Rogue, Sorcerer, Warlock, was it? Yeah, that's it. I thought there were more. Oh, Blood Hunter is a thing. Are these? I don't want your. I want all the weird ones. Wonder if I can actually get it in D&D Beyond. We're just gonna go down a rabbit hole here. Ah, there we go. We're going to Reddit, folks. Scary. Okay. Do you actually have all of them though? Paladin, Ranger, Rogue, Sorcerer, Warlock, Wizard, Artificer, Barbarian, Bard, Cleric, Druid, Fighter, Monk, Pally, Ranger, Rogue, Wizard, Warlock, Sorcerer, Lord of the Rings, Captain, Champion, Messenger, Warden, Treasure Hunter. Treasure Hunter could be fun. Scholar, Ill Rigger. That's just like saboteur, basically. I do like Blood Hunter, but still that's very specific. Just seeing if there's anything that we kind of haven't covered, you know, with what we've done. Treasure Hunter feels, yeah, it feels like a rogue or a, yeah, I don't know, cleric, druid, fighter, ally, ranger. I feel like we've covered all the basics, right? All right, let's leave it at that then. Yeah, exactly. I feel this is the case with a lot of them, that we could actually just subclass it. I'm even not so convinced about splitting like Thaumaturge, Magus, and Witch. All feel very similar to me. Very similar. Um, like I'm not sure we actually need, but that's fine. The point of doing this is to pull out the things we kind of want to play with, and then so this can go away now. It does. It does. There were a couple of others like Swashbuckler, yep, Summoner. Also, I had a million. Like Ranger didn't have any other that I could find. Monk, yep. I think that we could probably combine some of these classes and then make the subclasses. Like a Magus comes from. Go back. Magus. Oh, it's like a battle mage, basically. Yeah, see? I think that I'm gonna put that in there. I think that could work. Ranger. Wait. Ranger. Yeah, like this is where we would put Treasure Hunter. Like Tracker. Like Guardian. Botanist. Like all of these things feel like they would fall into the ranger category. Zoologist, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that needs to go away. I feel like that covers a lot of that. And then if we put in fighter, blood hunter. Oh, wait. Oh, we took them out. That's why. Oh my god. We did like blood hunter. What else did you say? Again, assassin. I feel like that's a thing. I feel like there should be one that's like brute. It's just like big bloke smacks things with swords, right? I almost wonder if Swashbuckler should actually be a fighter subclass. I feel like maybe it should be. But monks also don't have any, but I feel like that's your like monkish order. So we would have like Limingdosa, Malahaya, secrets, Drunken Master Monk, Supernatural Monk, Kineticist. Well, I don't know about that because Kineticist feels less monk. Kineticist is essentially Benders, right, from Avatar. That's the vibe. So I feel like that elemental connection could be monkish in nature, but it wouldn't necessarily have to be, if that makes sense. Even like these, like Oracle and Psychic, feel very similar to me. Magus, Witch, what did I say? Magus, Witch, Thaumaturge all feel very similar to me. Yeah, but you could be bendery without being monkish. Like you could have connections to an element without it being a monk style expression of that. You could be an elemental wizard. I don't know. Maybe that's the thing though. Maybe kineticist should actually be subclassed. Like you just make other things elemental, and then it's performance monk. Amazing. Jungle, maybe like discipline. I don't know. I feel like you could do something with that. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. But I think some of these can be combined. Rogue is rogue. That's fine. Alchemist. See, I can see where doing artificer and making that a combination of alchemist and inventor makes sense. Oh yeah. Barbarian's classic. You gotta have that. Bard's classic. Decided we're just calling this a paladin. Indeed, do not invent the word paladin. Cleric, druid, fighter. Like I feel like inventor and alchemist are very close together. But together. Anyway, I shall mull on it a bit, I think. Alchemical fighter. Yeah. 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 I kind of want a saboteur now somewhere. This would also probably make sense. Where their whole thing is like debuffing everything. That's the whole build. It's just debuffing for days. That could be fun. All right. So I do just want to go back here. So I haven't really done all the ancestries, but that's okay because I think that's going to actually be a lot more straightforward. Rogue's partially done. I'm just going to... Oh, no, I suppose we'll leave them. Barbarian. I do wonder about just combining, like... Because it's a lot. It's a lot of different things. And I feel like the way I'm building this is so... where people will be able to kind of diversify, choose to either diversify or to really specialize. that it makes more sense to combine some things. Like I think that I might change the alchemist to an artificer and essentially remove inventor and make them the same thing. Because it feels like it's just dividing the way you make stuff, right? Like if we just pull these, yeah, dump them in there. I expect that though. Like that's half the fun. Like what I'm trying to do here is less about making the whole thing before we play and more about just having the the structure of it laid out so that we can then build on that structure. I think you might be right about, much as I love the idea of having benders, I think it makes more sense to just have elemental everythings. So maybe not rogue, it doesn't really make sense, but artificers, oh, we've still got that there, that can go away. Like you've got an elemental barbarian. Kind of want an elemental bard, I'm not gonna lie. Bro. Let's do this, and then I can just drop them in. Paladin. Redemption. So this is like the things that they're... Okay, that's fine because clerics are based on the god anyway, so some of those are automatically going to be elemental. I think some of these are already kind of leaning into that, so just pick your element. Like an elemental fighter, right? Even gunslinger should probably be a fighter, but that's fine. Investigation. Monk. We definitely could have an elemental monk. Ranger. Yeah, exactly. Sorcerer. We've already got an elemental sorcerer. Put that in there too. And then that kind of covers that. And it means that if you want to go down that elemental route, you can do it without... I've now lost the kineticist. There he is. So we get rid of that. If I do that, I might just steal these. Because we can still use that. We just put it in as extra subgroups. Like what I might do is just literally dump them there. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Alright, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop there because I've now gone half an hour longer than I normally do, but I was having fun. Alright, we will save that. And yeah, we will probably do a bit more honing of this next week and then go back into the feats and stuff and start actually putting things in places and seeing if this way of doing it is going to work a bit better. I think it is. Thanks for hanging with me. You're awesome and I love you. And I will be back on Tuesday to do some world lore stuff and on Thursday next week again to do more of these things. It's fun. I'm actually really enjoying myself. So thanks and I love you. Have a beautiful time zone. Mwah, mwah.